There, I'm gonna try and make a makeshift battery pack for this Arduino out of just some loose batteries. I'm gonna start by like taping 3 of them together in a little triangle formation, and then I'm gonna wire top to bottom each one, wire them together in series, and just tape the wire on because I don't have any other way kind of to secure it. I got them kind of electrical taped together, and I'm going to cut this little wire so I can connect the top and bottom of two pairs of these. So I got a little piece of wire cut and stripped, and I'm connecting top and bottom of these two, and I just taped the wire on there, and gonna do the same on the bottom. Make sure you don't wire top and bottom together the same one that you just did, you know, because otherwise the wire will heat up, and then maybe it's gonna get like red hot probably and melt the plastic and everything. So it should be like one to the next to the third. And what else is there? Yeah, by the way, you know, each one of these is 1.5 volts. So I'm doing these 3 and then 3 more, and then together all that's gonna make 9 volts, which is gonna power our little Arduino there. These 3 together, you see that there's a pair here wired together, and the other pair is wired together. So now we're gonna do the same thing for another 3. By the way, to strip your wire, you can just kind of like light one end of it and let it heat up and give it like 1 or 2 seconds, and then try and pull it off. Sometimes it doesn't work that great. Like, it's going better up until now, but actually that's enough. I'm just gonna pull the plastic back on that one so we get a little piece on each side there. All right, so now we got our 2 battery packs, and I'm going to just tape these together to hold them together, and then do my last. How are we gonna do this now? I'm gonna do the last wiring. Yeah, I guess we should be able to also connect positive and negative on the tops of one side. And then these 2 should be our main positive and negative, giving us 9 volts because these are connected in series. I got the last terminals connected, and I'm just gonna tape it up a little bit more just to make sure it's got a little extra structure. And then I'll go ahead and hook it up to my connector, my DC connector, which I'll show you in a second, and then plug it in and see if this worked. Got a little more tape on. I think it looks pretty cool, actually. Little battery pack. Sacrifice this 9 volt DC outlet to wire it up to the battery pack. Well, actually, maybe I don't have to sacrifice it. I'll just wire the ends around these terminals. That would be kind of nicer, maybe, and tape them up. All right, I actually did end up cutting off those terminals, and I taped it together to extend it a little bit. Got it taped up to the terminals here too, and I'll also probably tape this a little bit more to give it some more structure, and we'll plug it in and see if it works here. Let me just go ahead and do it right now. Let's see if this fucking thing blows up or not. And it's not turning on, not a good sign. It did turn on, actually. I think they must be a little loose somewhere. It's not great, but we'll have to deal with it, I guess. And there we go. The light's working. Kind of. I mean, it's still glitching out, actually, which is not great also, but what are we gonna do? Well, it looks like using the 5 volts output pin, once it's hooked up to a battery pack for this Arduino, makes the kind of animations glitch, but actually hooking it up to the 3.3 volt pin instead seems to make it work smoothly. So that's cool.